All right, let's see if you guys get on. I know this is late for a lot of the East Coast people, and it was completely random, so we might not get any of you guys on, but we shall see. Yo, Elvis, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, you first. This is completely random, so that's our bad, man. Usually we'll try to send out a notice and be like, hey, look, we're going live, but it's our fault. Really my fault. Really my fault on that one. Yeah, I usually try to be better on that, but sorry. Yeah, man, we here to answer your questions. We're here to talk to you guys, answer, the questions that you guys have, whatever it takes, because we don't go live with you guys enough. Like we really don't. We're usually handling business or, working with students or something like that. You guys kind of get left out on the wayside. We can't have that. So, yo, what's going on, Shelton? Hey, what's up? It's good to see you guys. But yeah, man, we're here to answer questions. Whatever questions you guys may have, go ahead, try to knock them out. Your life is good, man. Your life is good. Amazon's been good to us. But I really have no complaints other than the cold weather here. Like PA, I mean, today wasn't too bad. It's warm enough to go get the car washed, but over the last 2 days, it's been like real cold. I mean, like freezing. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's supposed to stay like this for a couple of days, and then it's going to get cold again, start snowing and all that. So yeah, not going to be fun. I hate cold weather. Yo, glad to see you sub, man. That's cool. Yeah, pain. Yeah, not fun. Yo, Robert. Hey, man, look, you can drop ship whatever way you want. Like, I mean, some people like RA. Like, there's people that hit us up and they're like, I just like RA. I love RA because, I love the big numbers. For me, like, I don't care about the big numbers. All I care about is how much money I'm actually making. Like, if you're doing $30,000 a month and you're not even making $3,000, like, that's a waste of my time. Real, that's a waste of time to me. Like, that's a real big waste of time. Because we have students that are doing $6,000 with making $3,000. So like, who cares? But I mean, drop shipping the correct way, definitely. Like Ping's one of our students. He'll tell you, I'm not an easy teacher, man. I'm difficult because I expect the best out of our students. But Ping is making money. Like my man, he is making money. I'm proud of him. Like, because it's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. Shelton, nah, I don't play Fortnite. Nah, man. Like I don't play a lot of video games. I don't watch a lot of TV. Like I spend a lot of time helping the students. Like that's really what I focus on. Is like just hanging out with my kids. I go to the gym, go to work, and focus on like our Amazon businesses and helping the students. That's it. Like that is my main focus. Like if you're constantly playing video games and stuff like that, like it really doesn't do much for you. Like I try to limit things that don't make me money or help people. And like playing video games, like I don't get to play like that. Like I might do it if I don't really have too much, or if I'm just trying to unwind. Like if I had a real long week, I might play, an hour or two, but like you're really not productive when you're playing video games like that. I mean, not unless you're streaming and making a ton of money. If you're doing that, cool. But if you're playing like 4 or 5 hours out the day and you're not getting any work done, eh. You need another 5 to 7K a month and you'll be financially. I mean, it's realistic if you want to work. Like if you put in the work, yeah, you can do it. Like 5 to 7K a month and 5 to 7,000 a month in profit is not as difficult as people think it is. But if you don't have the work ethic, like it's not gonna happen, you know. Like, and be realistic, like focus on mastering the basics. Like we get tons of questions where people hit us up, can I do 10K a month? Can I do 100K a month? Can I do this? Like, sure, you can, but do you have the work ethic and do you have the capital? You know, like focus on, you know, mastering the basics first. When you master the basics, then, you know, you can, you know, then you can focus on, you know, doing like your 5 or 7K a month. You know, that's at that point, you know, when you've mastered the basics and you see money coming in, cool. Until you're actually selling and making money, don't worry about how much money you can make. Worry about actually getting up and running. Pierce is kind of similar. You know, you really have to be on your A game, bro. Like it's not like FBA where you can kind of like set it and forget it. Like you really have to be on your A game. You know, we get a ton of people who watch our channel and they'll hit us up. They're like, oh, bro, like my metrics are sucking. What do I do? I'm like, well, did you do this and this? They're like, no. I'm like, all right, well, what do you want me to tell you? I'm like, my job is to make sure my students are successful. You know, like there's only so much I can help you guys with, like making sure my students know all the steps. You know, that's the important thing. Yo, what's up, Ant, man? Yo, good to see you, bro. Yo, Ant, my man, the entrepreneur over here, man, he has a channel. Go check him out. You know, he's talking about eBay dropshipping. You know, he's good. You know, he's good. Realistically, yo, bro, if you got like $300-400, you can start. Like, you're not going to be able to scale up to $10,000 a month with that, you know, but you could get up to, you know, like 1,000, 1,500 if you're smart, you know, and then use that, reinvest it into your business, and then grow from there. You know, you really don't need a ton of money to do this method. If you make an LLC in one state and work in another state, it depends, man. Like all of our LLCs are out of Delaware because we don't like having to pay more taxes than we should. So we live in Pennsylvania. So we do have to collect sales tax for the state that we live in and operate in, you know, but outside of that, you know, Amazon remits sales tax. So Amazon will collect sales tax for the states that require it, and they'll handle it for you. And we touch on that, you know, but if you're getting into IP violations and stuff, like, you know, you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing in the first place. This is not eBay, bro. This is not eBay, the Wild Wild West. Like, we go over what you should and shouldn't be doing. Like, you gotta be on the ball, but we help you guys out with that. We don't leave our students hanging with, you know, with that crap. Yeah. It is not fun though. We got one complaint, and it was from Fortnite. And that's because we had a shirt up with a Fortnite design on it, and whew, that was quick. Epic Games sends us a cease and desist like that. We didn't even bother like fighting. We're like, oh, we'll take it down right now. You want all the profits from it? We'll give you all the profits from what we sold, because we didn't even sell that much. Peter, yeah, how do you think Amazon is going to handle all the influx of eBay dropshippers? Simple. They're going to do exactly what eBay did. They're going to, you know, start swinging the hammer. You're just going to, you know, start hitting people over the head. Except Amazon's much more strict. They'll just start suspending people. It's already happening. You know, more and more retail arbitrage accounts are getting suspended, you know, almost for no reason. You know, if you're making a lot of money, they kind of let you go. But if you're not making a ton of money, they're like, they just hit you. Because contrary to popular belief, everyone thinks that eBay needs retail arbitrage drop shippers. They don't. Same thing with Amazon. They don't need retail arbitrage drop shippers. Amazon Web Services is the premier cloud platform. The government runs on AWS. If Amazon never had a selling platform, they would still make tons of money. So there's that. And eBay is moving over to a different setup as well. You know, if you guys haven't noticed, eBay is changing too. eBay is, you know, no longer the safe haven for retail arbitrage. Like, yeah, you can still do it. It's becoming increasingly difficult and people are having to circumvent the system. Any method where you have to circumvent the system, I don't want to be a part of. It's just a waste of my time. Like that goes to show you that you're a one-trick pony. Like the fact that you have to circumvent the system to continue making money, that should tell you that your skill set's very limited. Like if Amazon came down today and was like, you can no longer do your selling method. All right, cool. We still have wholesale. We still have private label FBA. If they were like, all right, well, you can't do private label FBA. Cool. We still have wholesale. Oh, you can't wholesale anymore. Okay. We still have a rental property. You don't have that anymore. Okay. We still have $100,000, careers. Okay. You don't have that anymore. Still have a car shop. Oh, you don't have the car shop anymore. Okay. I still know how to tune cars. I can still build engines on the side. Okay. You don't have that anymore. All right. I still know how to affiliate market. Okay. You can't affiliate market anymore. I still know how to run Facebook ads. All right. You can't run Facebook ads anymore. Okay. Now I know how to flip stuff on Craigslist and Swappa. Oh, you can't do that anymore. Like there are so many steps that would have to happen for me not to be able to make any money. And what you guys are seeing, like with everyone making these videos, like freaking out, are people that are reliant on basically drop shipping. That is their whole business model. That's what they're predicated on. Without that, like they have nothing. We were successful before it ever stepping foot on any of that. A lot of people were not successful before, getting into drop shipping. I mean, to them, it's a real business. I mean, they're making real money, but to me, it's not necessarily a real business. Like I have a real business. We have real businesses. We have registered storefronts. Like most Amazon sellers don't bother trademarking. They don't want to spend the time or the money. It takes like 12 months, if not longer than that. So like when you create your LLC, you pretty much have to start the trademark process right then and there. We have a trademark lawyer just for that. We're like, yo, do it. Here's our LLC. This is the store. Get it done. And it takes a while, but it's well worth it because when you get that registered storefront, and basically it's a website within a website. I show the students this. But Zhou Nutrition is a really good example. It's ZHOU Nutrition. They're a registered brand. They have a storefront. That's what your Amazon site will look like. And it is amazing because people pay a lot of money for trademarked and registered brands. When you're doing like retail arbitrage on Amazon, you don't really get to register a brand because you don't have a brand identity. You're just a store that sells a collection of, products. And you can disagree, but are you trademarked? That's the difference between me and you. Are you trademarked? Like I could sell our Amazon businesses. Like I could sell them for more than you could sell your eBay business for. Easily. And that's the difference. That is the difference right there. That's the difference between what we do and what you guys do. Is like I can trademark that. And it's a real legit brand. Like I could take that and move it to a Shopify store if I wanted to. And it be my brand, not Walmart or Home Depot or whatever. I mean, I guess you could say it's a business. It's technically a business because it's an LLC. It's more like, for me, it's just a business model. It's not necessarily like a business. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like for some people, it works. It works great. Like online arbitrage is great for people that want to make a ton of money. If you want to make I can't say a ton of money, but you want to make money really quickly, online arbitrage is the way to go. Like if you just want like big, and that's the thing, people get caught up with the big numbers. That's so if you like big numbers, you're like, oh, I want to make 30,000 a month. Cool, whatever. But paying, one of our students does like 6,000, 7,000 in sales, and he makes more money than someone who's doing 30,000, with online arbitrage, and what they don't tell you is that like most people really don't make a lot of money on the front end. Like Tyler was one of the few people to disclose that he doesn't really make a ton of money on the front end. It's all done with like gift cards and cashback credit cards, So, and he has like ends up being like an 8% margin. So do the math on that, guys. Like if you sold $30,000 a month, you're not even making $3,000. Like paying makes more than your average guru does, who sells like 30, 40K a month doing online arbitrage. And paying is new. Paying is he's been our student for a couple months now. Like you see that, like where I'm getting here, like if you like big numbers, if that's what, gives you a hard one, awesome. I don't care about big numbers. I care about how much money I actually make. But what's up, Mike? Yeah, margin on eBay are sickening, dude. That's why we stopped selling on eBay, bro. Like we sold on eBay, and when we saw the margins, we're like, yo, this is nope. Not doing it. I'm not getting out of bed for that. And that's what no one really talks about that. Most people are like, oh, I got crazy margins on eBay. I'm like, bro, I beg to differ. I'm like, are you using rebates? Are you using cashback, using cashback credit cards? Any of that? Like, if we didn't use rebates or cashback credit cards or any of that, our margins and this is without Eric. This is without Eric getting us super low pricing because he's our registered agent. Our margins would still be 35, 40%. Like without cashback credit cards or rebates or gift card. Like I've never, ever in my life used a discounted gift card for our business model. Not once. Noah, what's up, bro? Look, we got other YouTubers in here. Guys, make sure you go check out Noah and go check out Ant. Do it. Follow them. Clickety click. Check them out. They got a lot of good content. I'm telling you, if you guys want to learn online arbitrage, you're not going to learn it here because I'm not going to teach it to you. That's not my thing. I don't get out of bed for that. And that's partly because me and Dan are biased, right? So we had like these 6-figure lifestyles beforehand, So to us, like when Cass was like, oh, I sold $1 million. I'm like, yeah, you had an 8% margin. I make more than that at my day job. So like, like really? Not doing it. Not getting out of bed for that. I'm not getting out of bed for 8%. I'm not getting out of bed for 10. I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't get out of bed for 15. It's not worth it. Like I didn't get into business to just sell stuff, to peddle product. I got into business to make money. And if I'm not making as much money as I should, then I need to pick a new business model. 15.01. Nope. Everyone does have a price. Believe me, everyone has a price. Even I have a price. I have a price, but it's not 15%. It's probably not even 20. Maybe 20. Maybe 20 overall. Like, I'll think about it. 30 is like me and Dan's minimum. That's kind of like our super minimum. It's like our go-to. Like if we dip below 30%, we're like, is this even worth it? And that's overall. Like some products are not going to be home runs. Like some products are not going to be great. Like some products will have like a 15 or 20% margin, but overall you need to look at your overall business. So don't look at the one product and be like, oh, it's a 15% margin. Look at your overall business. If your overall business is only doing like 6 to 8%, you need to rethink your business model. Because at that point, you're just peddling product. Like you're making money, but you're not really making as much money as you could. And that's what you want to avoid. You want to avoid just pushing product, because you have to get something for your time, guys. Like, remember that. Like, I'm not a fan of like wasting time. You want to get paid for your time. And if you guys are going to be putting in hours and hours and hours and hours and paying virtual assistants and all this other stuff, like you guys should get your worth out of it. That's why I don't sell on eBay. I just think eBay is like eBay stiffs you guys. Like I feel bad for eBay sellers because you guys have to do so much and eBay is like, nope, we don't care. But I mean, that's partially the fault of, that's the fault of the sellers on eBay. That is the fault of eBay sellers. They drove the market down because everyone was just chasing that bottom dollar. And they're like, oh, I need to drive it down. I need to get those sales. And now it's hard, bro. Yeah, 2% that plus 5% Amex plus the cashback sites. Like paying. We first ended up contacting LegalZoom, and then we backed out, and Dan got us this legal service. So I'll have to ask him because he handles all that stuff. My job is just to make the money. He makes sure that we keep it because I don't like dealing with that stuff. That's it. Time rich. No, you don't have to have an LLC. Like, we recommend having an LLC because having an LLC affords you certain business, benefits like taxes, being able to trademark, stuff like that. So having an LLC is not 100% necessary, but we highly recommend it. Definitely should get an LLC because there are other things that you will be getting into, like wholesaling and stuff like that. And you'll need to have a business for. So if you're just a regular dude off the street, most businesses aren't going to mess with you. Clarabelle, hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, good. Glad you're doing all right. And yeah, we provide suppliers. Yeah, man, we help you out. Yeah, we're not just gonna leave you in the street, man. We can't just come in here and be like, all right, figure it out on your own. Bro, that's not us. You don't talk to all these students. You know how it goes. Right. Yeah, we answer every question, dude. Like that's literally what we spend the majority of our time doing is answering questions. Like even for you guys, like whether you're a student or not, we spend the majority of our time answering questions. Because that's what you have to do. I mean, like some of our friends don't answer as many questions. They're kind of like, yeah, whatever. Because like when you get to a certain level, it's going to be impossible for us to answer every question if we ever get to like 50,000 subscribers or whatever. Like that's going to be very difficult for us to do all day, but right now at this level, yeah, we could do it. But, as they get bigger, like some people just don't answer questions. They're like, why in the world I'm going to sit here and answer questions all day? Yeah. Yeah. Me and Dan Vas, we got personal beef. You guys know that. Me and Dan Vas got personal beef. Like we have, like when I see him at the next Amazon conference, if he goes, like me and him we want to exchange some words, like straight up. We're going to exchange some words because he straight up disrespected me. And like I came to him like a man and he still folded up like a pretzel and disrespected me. So I'm not cool with that. But no, he doesn't answer questions. I can tell you firsthand, he doesn't answer questions. I mean, like if you're not, because the way they look at it is like, why are they going to waste their time answering everyone's questions and not get paid for it? And I get it. I get it. Like when it comes to like my engineering job, like there's projects that people ask me for help on. I'm like, bro, if you're not paying me, I'm not going to help you. Like it's a waste of my time. Oh, the unlimited mentorship. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. The unlimited mentorship is the fact that he has 4,000 students now and they just all answer each other's questions. Like I think he does like a live a week or something like that. He does like one live for like half an hour. He's like, all right, guys, that's enough. He's done. Yeah. His unlimited mentorship. Yeah, that blows. You could tell him I said it too. Tim, you have 7 pallets of FBA you want to sell. All right. So first off, did you private label FBA these or did you go to Walmart and get these? Like a little bit more details. So, you know, we can kind of help you out. Because, yeah, you got 7 pallets. I'm assuming that this was like a leftover sell. Clara, but we try to be in the flow. I mean, you know, there's something like, I am not your typical, I guess, YouTuber or however you want to say it. Like, I'm not your typical influencer, YouTuber, or any of that stuff. Like, I'm not one of them people that let that stuff slide. Like, if there's an issue, then we talk about it like real men and we get it over with. Done and done. That's it. We talk about it. We square it away. Everyone's happy. You know, so if they got a problem, like we might, like you guys might see a YouTube video with me and Dan. Well, I don't know. It ain't gonna be me and Dan. It's just gonna be me, because Dan Vas, like, yo, it'd be like a pit bull fighting a poodle. Because I don't like that mess, man. Like I don't like the fact that these people have so much influence and so much power, and they don't do the right thing with it. You know, like they just literally let people fail. And granted, like, yes, they have produced some successful students, but even a blind squirrel catches a nut at some point, right? You know, a broke clock is right 2 times out of the day. So somebody's going to get lucky at some point. And man, I ain't blind them pallets for you. Making money on eBay. You got, you know, use that Amex card. Hey, what's up, Ahmed? Yeah, man, the cloud, like that's why our channel doesn't grow. Like, in all honesty, our channel doesn't grow near as fast as everyone else's, because we don't talk about like one specific thing. Like Ty's channel grows way faster than ours because he sticks to one thing. Amanda's channel is growing faster than ours because she sticks to one specific thing. Like with us, we have a wealth of knowledge on tons of different topics. You know, like I spent over $100,000 on Facebook ads, just run like between my Shopify experience and everything else. You know, like I highly doubt most of them have ever ran a brick and mortar, you know? So for us, we actually have careers. We have all these things that we've done beforehand. So we can speak on all these different topics, and people don't necessarily want to hear that. They want to hear the sexy. They want to hear like, oh, I can make $100,000 drop shipping. Ooh, I can be king drop shipper. They don't want to hear like, hey, maybe you should try something else. Maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear the hustle porn. I'm not here for the hustle porn. I'm here to help you make money. I'm not here to make you feel good. You always say, if you want to feel good, go to Just Fly. Just Fly make you feel real good. Yo, Josh will make you feel good. That Josh is one of the best motivational speakers on the freaking planet. I can give that to him. I give him all the credit in the world because he will make you feel good. That dude could talk the pants off a monk. You know, yeah, numbers are crazy. All numbers look good. Like, I don't care about big numbers because people ain't going to tell you that they got like a 5% margin or like a 10% margin at best. Like, nobody want to tell you that. Nobody want to say that. Nobody wants to say like, oh, that, you know, my margins are low. Like, my big thing is, for me, this is for me personally. Like, when someone's like, oh yeah, I'm doing $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month. I'm like, all right, how you living? Like, for us, we had GTRs long before any of this. Like, we had GTRs, we had the cars, the Evos, the shop, everything. You know, all that before we even had a YouTube channel. All that. You know, so I'm like, but you supposed to be making that much money drop shipping, but like, how are we like beating you in every aspect? Like, we make more at our day jobs than you make just drop shipping. Like, what? It was rented. Yo, there's some days I wish these cars were rented, bro. Like, I straight up wish they were rented because I'm tired of paying for them. Woo! Yo, profit margins are straight doo-doo. Straight up. Like, I don't like doo-doo profit margins. That's just me. I don't like doo-doo margins. But we're biased, though. So you guys have to take what we say with a grain of salt, too. Because most YouTubers, right? Most YouTubers, most Instagram models, they don't have real careers. They never did. they dropped out of college, or they never made it to college, or they worked some like $20,000 or $30,000 a year job, right? So they don't have a six-figure lifestyle. They never did beforehand. So to them, you know, making like that 50, 60K just drop shipping, like that's the most money they've ever made. So that's all they know. That's like, yo, I have to focus on this. I have to make this done and done. So to them, like that is king. That is love right there. All right. So imagine you sell $1 million. You do $1 million in sales on eBay or Amazon, and you have an 8% margin. You know, you make $80,000. Cool. You made $80,000. That's the most money that these people have made. So of course they're going to fight for that. Of course they're going to try to hold on to that, because that is what is making them the most money. Amazon makes us a buttload of money. But guess what? At the end of the day, if Amazon went down a tube, we still have our day jobs. And that's what we try to impart onto everyone that we coach. Like, that's why we have a separate mentorship piece, because we know not everyone can get into the Amazon course. Like, we're working on that because, you know, everyone's like, dude, I would love to get your course, but I don't have the money. I'm like, okay, so how do we help you get the money? Like, the Amazon course is going to be standalone for people who are ready for that, who are ready to take the Amazon journey, who are ready to start private label drop shipping, move into FBA, getting into wholesaling, and then branching off into other entrepreneur endeavors like our students are. The mentorship piece, like our version of what an inner circle should be, is, you know, going to be more of coaching you how to do all these things, like coaching you on affiliate marketing, coaching you on Facebook ads, on Shopify. I sold on Shopify for years, you know, how to do Amazon, you know, drop shipping, you know, private label drop shipping, how to do all these other things. Like, that's our goal with our inner circle, is to help people, you know, get to the next level, who don't necessarily just want to be Amazon sellers, who maybe want to do more, like how we got into real estate, you know, how we were able to flip stuff on Craigslist and swap it and do all these things. Like how a kid who comes from a farm, like I'm not from Pennsylvania. I'm from the South, you know, so like I come from a very, very tiny community of 3,000 people in town. Nobody goes to college. So the goal for me was to figure out how to make money. Like, I was able to make $100,000 outside of my job, outside of Amazon, right? And that's what I'm trying to, you know, teach all these people. You know, like we're trying. Yo, Amanda's cool. Like, me and Amanda talk. Yo, Amanda, you know, Amanda's cool. Like, I respect her as a single mom, because I'm a single dad myself. So for her to pull off what she's done, I got to give her credit, because it's hard, man. It's hard. Like, yo, my kids, I be wanting to drop them off a cliff sometimes. Like, yo, man, calm down. Like, what the hell y'all doing? I mean, it's not like they're bad or anything. They just be wild. Rob, what motivates me to do this? I like helping people make money, bro. That's why. Like, I promised myself, and I promised everyone else, that if I got good at something, I would help people. All right. Because, you know, back in the day, before the whole teenage explosion with Shopify, like I bought 2 courses, and, you know, these courses were, you know, I mean, they were basic of basic, you know, and I got no help. Like, I would message the guys, I would email them, I would do everything that they told me to do, and I wasn't making any money, and no one helped me. I'd have spent all this money that I really didn't have to spend, and these people weren't willing to help me. I'm like, okay. I was like, if I ever get good at something, I was like, when I get real good at this, I was like, I'm going to teach everyone everything that I know. I was like, everything that's going to help them make money, I'm going to show them exactly how to do it. And that's what we do with our students. Like, Julius was at the mastermind. Julius came, yo, we hung out. Julius could tell you what kind of people that we are. Yo, Julius knows I'm not an easy teacher. I don't play that shit. My job is to help you make money. That's what I'm going to do. So, and man, yo, there was that the chick called me a knockoff version of 50 Cent. My feelings was kind of hurt. I was like, what? I was like, you serious? Like, you're gonna send me a Facebook message and say that? Like, come on, man. You can't just, what? You can come off with that? Like, you can't even come off and be like, hey, you know, I think you're kind of attractive. She was like, yo, you look like a knockoff version of 50 Cent. I was dying. Like, I couldn't even be mad. I was dying. I was rolling. I was rolling, man. I was like, yo, for real, like you couldn't come up with something better. You couldn't be like, yo, you're like a baby Tyrese, but no, I'm a knockoff version of 50 Cent. I don't know if it broke the ice. Like, we definitely ain't talking. That's for sure. Yo, man, I spend most of my time with the students. Like, that's just what we do. It's weird. That's what I enjoy doing, man. I enjoy focusing on helping you guys make money. Like, I spend a lot of time helping you guys because that's what I love most. You know, like I cut off a lot of things just to make it work. You know, people be like, oh, you know, how come you're not with your, you know, kid's mother and blah, 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 and all their mamas and all. I'm like, look, man, like this is what I'm doing. Like, this takes a lot of time. You know, my goal is to build an army of six-figure sellers. You know, like that's what I want. My goal for 2019, like I've already started. 2018 was the first year that we had the course. I've already started building six-figure sellers. All right. So we've already got that out the way. My goal for this year, I want to have 100 six-figure sellers. That is my goal, to have 100 six-figure earners this year. Like that is my goal for 2019. You know, and that requires a lot of time. It requires a lot of time. It requires a lot of effort. You know, so you do have to give a lot. You have to sacrifice a lot. When we first started this, I didn't realize how much you had to sacrifice to help as many people as you do, because Ann will tell you, like Aunt, Noah, you know, since we all do this YouTube thing, all you really see are the big guys and what they don't do. You're like, oh, that's not hard. That's so easy. You know, I can do that. But it's easy because they don't do what we do. They don't answer all the questions. They don't stay up all night, you know, helping you guys. They could honestly care less. If you're not buying their course, what good are you? You know, they don't care. They're like, yeah, whatever. If you're not buying my course, whatever. No, like it takes a lot to do this, a lot. And most people will fold under the pressure. Like there's days where I'm like, yo, like, why are you asking me the same damn question? Like I've answered this the same damn way and you're asking me the same question, you know, but you don't have a choice because people, you know, there's an obligation between me and you guys, and I have to live up to that obligation. You know, Clarabelle, yo, you should be down for single moms. Oh, you're out in Irvine. You're in California. Dan's moving back to California. Yeah, I've never been to Cali, but I'm going this year. He's going to take me out there. We're going to LA. We're going to hold a free mastermind out there. So it'll be my first time out in Cali. Rob, yo, Tom knows, like Tom saw me work firsthand. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. Like there's days I don't know how I do it, honestly. There's days I wake up and I'm like, what in the world am I doing? AGP, yo, my man AGP, he has been here since the beginning, yo. Since we first started YouTube. He was like one of our first ever subs, straight up. Like AGP's been around for a long time, man. Mad props for sticking around, man. Mad props for sticking around. Yo, he's cool. Like we were doing lives a little bit more frequently back then. You know, when we first started, like, because in all honesty, guys, like we don't have as many subscribers as the other guys. Like we only have like 2,200 real subscribers, if even now. I don't even think we have that. Maybe 2,200 real subscribers, because the first like 1,400 were just a bunch of kids who came for the giveaways. Like literally, like within like a month, we had like 1,500 subs. And it was just a bunch of kids who came because they're like, oh, give us, free PlayStations and give us free Switches and give us free Xboxes and stuff. Because we were just giving out free stuff. Like, I mean, we still got a bunch of free stuff. But, I mean, it was a bunch of kids who just wanted free PlayStations. I'm like, they really didn't care about Amazon. I'm like, yo, you're 13 years old. Like, you're not our audience. And then once we stopped giving out, PlayStations to any and everybody, flatline, like nothing. Like no engagement whatsoever. That shit was annoying. Imagine having like 1,000 13-year-olds hitting you up every day. Bro, are you going to do another giveaway? Are you going to do another giveaway? My parents can afford a PlayStation. Can you give me one? Can you give me one? Can I have an Xbox? Can I have a Switch? Can I have this? I can't afford one. I don't have a job. I'm 13 years old. I'm like, bro, like get the hell off my phone, man. Like, my son damn near your age. Get the hell off my phone. I'm trying to talk to you. Yo, what's up, Sanjeev? Yo, man, we try to put out good content, but not everybody want to hear it, man. They just want to hear the hustle porn half the time. That's all people want to hear is hustle porn. I'm telling you, bro, like if I straight up, just made videos on how to make 100K or 10K a day, bro, like our channel would blow up. We'd be Kevin David status all day, every day. But the hustle porn is not what gets y'all paid. Like y'all ain't gonna make no money on no hustle porn. Y'all gonna feel good for a little bit. Y'all gonna feel in yourselves and be like, yeah, I can make $1 million. Yo, y'all know how hard it is to make $1 million? I can tell y'all firsthand, it is hard as hell to make $1 million. Yo, good fella. Yo, Bmore, yo, you're not too far. Yo, Baltimore, rough, man. Baltimore City is rough. I don't go to Baltimore City. Like I'll go to Baltimore, I'll go to the harbor. I ain't going to Bmore City. Nah, man, you keep that. I ain't trying to, get robbed. Somebody ran up on me. I saw you on YouTube. Give me your Amazon money. Nah, player. Nope. How do we handle it? Yo, how do I answer it? Bro, you would just get used to it, Ant. Like eventually you get numb to it. Like straight up, eventually the same questions are going to be answered every day. So you just do it. Sanjeev, yo, we're doing just that. Like we actually have an inner circle. We'll call it something different because it's really not an inner circle of sorts. Like it's more of a mentorship thing. But we have that coming for all the stuff that we're doing. So everything that we've ever done that has ever made us money is going to get put into this whole mentorship thing. The Amazon course is strictly for that, for people who are trying to get in Amazon. So they get to keep all the perks and all that stuff. Like, they get the hookup. For these people, it's all about serious making money. Like it's not going to be, all right, here's a bunch of material. Like we're going to be going over this stuff. Like it's going to be week by week. Like there's no like skipping ahead. Like I just want to go make money. Like, no, there's stuff you got to know before you start making money. Because some people aren't even ready to make money. Like people get into the Amazon course and they're not ready to make money. Like they think they're ready to make money, but they're not even ready for that. So we have to get them from not ready to make money to ready to make money and then coach them on Amazon too. So I'm like, look, for people that are ready to hit Amazon hard and running, hard and fast, cool. We can get you hot and sweaty with that Amazon love. But for the people that's not ready, we need to coach you. We need to get you along. We need to help you make money, and eventually we'll probably, phase the actual Amazon course out into that, so the people who, were grandfathered into the Amazon course, they'll forever have, all that. They'll forever have that special stuff. But, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the mentorship piece goes because we know not everybody has that type of money. So the mentorship inner circle is really going to be crash courses and everything. Like it's going to be hardcore crash courses. Like you're going to be drinking through a fire hose, basically. It's going to be Shopify, Amazon, affiliate marketing, Facebook ads. It's going to be everything, dude. Like flipping on Craigslist, flipping on Swappa, like how to run a brick and mortar, how to do your taxes, like what business structures you should have, everything, how to get into real estate. Like, one of my good friends is actually my real estate agent. Like he'll be in there talking about that. My mentor, Carmelo, I'll have him in there. Like this is going to be intense. It's not, going to be one of these like, oh, how do I circumvent certain systems on eBay? Like this is going to be, how do I make money? How do I become a successful entrepreneur? Like, how do I go from here to there? We have we have a tax team. Like we'll have a tax team in there. Like we have a CPA and everybody. Like, yeah, we're not going to be the ones talking about that. And Dan's real good with that. Like Dan should have been an accountant, but he's not. So that's why we we have our tax team talk about that stuff, because they are certified and they can give tax advice. By law, we cannot give tax advice. We can say what we would do. We can't say what you should do. Clarabelle, yo, people, they're not ready for success. I can tell you firsthand, I was not ready for success when it finally hit. I did a lot of stupid stuff. I had never seen so much money when I started making it. I was like, woo, I'm throwing money around. Like, it was stupid. I did so much stupid stuff. I was not ready. I was not ready. A lot of people aren't ready, though. A lot of people are not ready for that type of money. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like I try to avoid that like the plague, bro. Like that's why I don't mess with the tax stuff. That's why I leave the tax stuff to the professionals, because I am not a tax professional. I will help you make some money. I will appoint you to the right people to help you keep said money, because I know my limitations. I know where I stay in my lane. Like this is my lane. I stay right in it. Things that I don't know about, I ask somebody else. Plain and simple. Because I am not trying to get messed up. And what you talking about, Sheik, man? You effed up. What you mean you effed up? Bro, don't come to me. Do not come to me and tell me that your account got suspended. Don't. I don't want to hear it. If you tell me you bought a couple products, oh, this is going to be good. You bought a couple products. Okay. Continue. Wait a second. Didn't me and you have this talk? Sheik, I think me and you had this talk a few weeks ago. I think we had this talk. You were asking about doing the whole FBA thing, and I told you unless you were 100% certain that it was going to sell, you shouldn't do it. I think didn't we talk about product research? I swear me and you talked about product research. Bro. Okay. We had this talk, man. Bro, like if I'm telling you to do something, it's because I don't want you to waste your money. You got to do your product research. You don't just go buy stuff. Product research. Please, me, if you spend that much money, bro, I hope you're trolling. I honestly hope you're trolling. Please tell me that you're trolling, because if you're not, bro, tell me that you're trolling right now. Did we not have this conversation? Bro, I told you in this conversation, I told you good. Do not get into FBA unless you knew exactly what you were doing. Bro, if you spend $10,000 on this product, okay. All right. Oh, man. Okay, so first off, you need to look at your competition. In order to move those, if you spend $10,000, you spend a lot of money. So first you need to look at your competition. Okay, so look at the competition, see who's doing the most money. If the top 5 sellers are hogging up all the money, you're done. Like, you're not going to be able to sell that product. If most of the sellers in that product category have hundreds of reviews, I'd say 150 to 200 plus. If they had, even if there's more than that, if they got thousands of reviews, your product is done. It's dead in the water. Okay. Like, there's nothing you're going to be able to do besides an insane giveaway that's going to be able to move that. Okay. So first off, if you did not look at your competition before you got into that product, like, straight up, just we gotta fix this right now. Look at the sellers first. If the top sellers, if like the top 5 are doing all the revenue, you're not gonna move. You're not gonna move that product. Number 2, if those sellers, if the majority of the sellers have hundreds of reviews, chances are you're not gonna move that product. You're going to be stuck with it, or you're going to have to sell it on eBay at rock bottom prices to recoup even a little bit of money. Now, if those metrics if you're okay in those areas, there is no other way to do it besides run effective PPC campaigns. You're going to have to run a massive PPC campaign. All right. There's no way around it. You're going to have a massive PPC campaign. You're going to have to whittle down your keywords little by little. You're going to have to go from an auto down to a manual campaign, and you are going to have to filter out negative keywords. It's going to take about 2 weeks of you running PPC at roughly $10 to $15 a day, maybe more, depending. All right. And you are more than likely going to have to do a giveaway. I hate giveaways. I've never done a giveaway because I refuse to do so. But in your case, you will have to do a giveaway. All right. You will have to. There's no other way around it. Period. Done and done. I'm sorry, bro, but you're going to have to do a giveaway, and you're going to have to give those things away at like a breakneck price. So I hope that you got them at a good price. I hope that you didn't spend more than like $10 a unit, because if you did, you are going to lose all types of money just doing a giveaway. You're probably going to have to give away 200 or 300 for you to even make a dent, to even get ranked high enough to get some organic sales so your A cost isn't through the roof. So I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, that's my advice to you. That's what you're going to have to do to even remotely come close to hopefully moving those. Like, you were definitely boned. Duncan, yeah, we'll see how long that lasts on eBay. How's those promoted listings looking? Abdul, yeah, bro. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, your case is very unique, and I told you. Like, this is one of those cases of I told you so. Like, that's the best I could do to help you out. I'm sorry. Like, that's going to be hard. Sanjeev, yeah, it'll be done the same exact way. You know, US just has a lot more traffic, and the shipping is more favorable, but you can still do it on on Australia. I think our students, Mike and Mandy, I think they're in Australia. They're either in Australia or the Philippines. I'm trying to think which of our student couples are in Australia selling on Amazon in Australia. It might be Mike and Mandy. Oh, Noah, yeah, there's a FBA facility out here in New Jersey, actually, in what is it, Robertsville. I was out there. Yeah, it's cool if you're not working. If you're working there, yo, it's not cool. Not at all. Yo, man, it's rough. I feel for those people. I feel for them. My heart aches for those people. I'm not originally from Jersey. I grew up in Cherry Hill. You're from Bergen County, yeah, man. You're way up there. Yeah, Bergen's out in like North Jersey. You probably like the New York Rangers, don't you? Because you're from Bergen. Yeah. FBA facilities are rough, dude. Yeah, you from North Jersey. Like, I don't know why they have like a Central Jersey. Central Jersey is like brick, which makes no sense. I'm like, there's South Jersey, which is everybody who likes Philly teams, and then there's basically North Jersey. Oh, you're from Wayne? All right. Look at that, man. East Coast life. Look at that, man. See, New Jersey. We don't pump our gas, we pump our fist. It's like one of the last two states where you don't have to pump your own gas. I love it. Try to go see my parents like every weekend because they're only like an hour away. So I drive out of PA, head to Jersey. I fill up on gas when I'm out in Jersey and then head back because gas is cheaper and they pump it for you. And it's cold, man. I don't like getting out. Total dad joke. Nah, man, that's what people say in Jersey, man. That's what they say. Everybody know that, man. Everybody know you don't pump your own gas in Jersey. You do the Jersey fist pump. I'm saying you go to any club in Jersey, there's some tool bag out there in the Ed Hardy shirt pumping his fist. Everybody knows that. The Jersey Shore is an amount, like, what is it? It's a caricature of New Jersey culture and life. Clarabelle, so with this method, it's very difficult to automate. So, I mean, some of the processes can be with a virtual assistant, but you're really not going to be using software to automate like orders and all that stuff. So AMZ Scout Pro is a tool that we use to do all of our product research. We use it because I know that it works, and I love the fact that it works very well, and we have a really good relationship with the development team. So yeah, we use that, and we recommend that for all of our students. We also use QuickBooks, for all of our accounting software because it helps handle things for our accountants. And, they get everything. They go through to make sure our books are square. It's fantastic. We use Celix, which is like an all-in-one tool, does PPC. It helps optimize your listings. Like, it's an amazing tool. It's a little bit pricey, but it is amazing. It is fantastic. Highly recommend using it. Now, it's, expensive, but it is well worth it. And then our good friend, Jenny Spotten, she has a tool called Spot and Paste, and you can use that to copy the Amazon information, customer information, and put it in with your suppliers, and it makes things a little bit more streamlined. So I've been testing that out, and that's something that I'll probably be recommending to the students. Let's see what else. What other tools do we use? We use 3D Paint Pro for like editing our photos and stuff like that, or Photoshop, since I have that. To find a CPA, what do you recommend looking into? You need one for sales on eBay. What do you recommend looking? All right. We found ours, Pedro. We found ours locally. So Dan is, pretty good friends with a lot of the folk, and he hooks us up. So Dan reached out to someone who was local. I mean, I know, CPAs and stuff, but Dan really hooked it up. Clarabelle, yeah, software is nice, but you definitely need to know how to do the basics. Like, if you can't do the basics, then you have no business being in business. Sanjeev, this is not eBay, bro. Like, this is a very manual method, and you will be talking to your suppliers like every day. Yeah, like this isn't eBay. Like, believe me, once you're in it, it sounds very confusing, but once you're knee deep in it, you're like, oh, okay, this is how it works. Ant, who does all of our video editing? My boy Chris P. Yo, he cool, man. Yo, he is the truth. Yo, he is the truth. He does all of our video editing. Like, I shoot the videos and then upload them to Google Drive. He does all the editing, done and done. Does the thumbnails, all that stuff. I recommended him to Amanda and to Paul. So Amanda's videos, the reason why they're looking good all of a sudden is because Chris is doing all of them. Paul, same thing. Paul Lipsky, he's going to be using our editor. I mean, you can use him too. I mean, whatever. I don't care. I mean, he's the reason. Yo, AGP, yo, you enjoy, bro. Catch you. Be good, yo. Be safe, man. So glad to see you on. AGP's been around a long time, guys. He was like one of our first subscribers. Yo, cool dude. Cool dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's good, man. I love having Chris. Chris makes it so easy for us to do what we have to do. Straight up, like he makes it so easy. It's amazing. Absolutely love it. Yeah, man. Yep. Chris will see this. Like I love having him on team, man. Like he followed us, he vlogged us while we were out there in New York at Payability. You know, he does all of our ads. But yo, I mean, Chris is quick, dude. Chris, like we can upload daily because he's that fast. Like he is that quick. Like if you were gonna go daily, Chris could do you daily. Like no joke. Like I'm saying, yo, I'll send you a message with his information. Like I definitely recommend him. Like he is dope. Like I love having Chris. Chris has been like the biggest change in everything because like I straight up just sit and chill right here, bro. Like right here in my house, and he makes it look good. Because like if you look at our earlier videos with like our first editor, like big huge difference, dude. It's night and day, night and day. Like you could see the transition when we started using Chris, night and day. He makes it so easy, man. So easy. Like he shoots all of our ads and everything. Like he comes down from Connecticut to shoot our ads. Like we hang out with him in New York. He was just, we were just with him. Like he is definitely someone to have. He's going to be coming out with us to, to LA. He'll probably come out with us to Prosper when we go to Vegas for that big Amazon convention. Clarabelle, no, I'm out in PA. Yeah, man. I'm outside of Philly. I'm not in Nicaragua. I was down in Nicaragua with Mark, but I wasn't, I don't live there. No. Do not live there. We'll link up, man. Definitely gonna be out there, man. This will be my first time going to California. So Dan's like, oh, you got to show me around. I can't wait to go. Yeah, Nicaragua was a good time, though, Clarabelle. I had fun. Caught a marlin. I got seasick on a boat. I mean, but we got seasick because it was storming. Like we're out there, it was storming on us. I was all over the place. Yeah, I would have to go back to Nicaragua to do a live with Mark. Clarabelle, you're out in California, yeah, right? No, you're in Jersey. No, that's right. Yeah, you're in Jersey. Yeah, like you should have came to the mastermind. Like we have broadcasted the mastermind. Like we held a free mastermind. We got a mansion out in Yardley and just had everybody show up. Oh no, you're in Irvine. So you're an hour north of Hollywood. Like I want to go to Hollywood just to say I've been to Hollywood. Abdul, Chic. There are wholesale suppliers where you don't have to, do too much. Like, I mean, you'll have to have an LLC and all that, but if you got that, you'll be able to get in. Like we use BBCW for like all of our toys and stuff. Well, I can't say for all of our toys. So like we have other suppliers, but BBCW is one of our main ones. I mean, they're definitely good to use. I recommend them, but you don't have to. They don't really have too many crazy requirements. It's up to you though. Some of the results are from Amazon UK already, but yeah, there's some Amazon UK results like rap. Yeah, talk to the UK students, bro. Just put out a filler in a big group. Like not everyone shares their results. I don't force the students to share results. If they don't want to share their results, they don't have to, because some of them want to keep it private. Like some of them, they'll show us, but they'll be like, hey, can we keep this on the low? Because, I mean, like some of them, they don't want their friends and family to know, because, jealousy is a real thing. Like it is a real thing. Like we've had people, beforehand when we first, started, we were showing the results from students and they were like, they got backlash because people were seeing, like their friends and family were seeing how much money they were making and they were asking to borrow money and stuff, so, we have to be careful. Like, it's not that we don't want to show their results, but we also have to respect our students' privacy. yes, you will need an LLC. Don't listen to them people that say you don't. Like more often than not, if you're working with a legit wholesaler, you will need an LLC. Get one. You know, I mean, Musty, like you don't have to buy the course, bro. Like, but I mean, our UK students are making money, so there's that. I mean, reach out to them. Just be in a big Facebook group. Like, hey, look, are any of the UK students in here right now? I mean, most of them talk in a student group. So like you might see some of our students in the big group, but more often than not, they're, you know, they have, they do a lot of the talking in a student group. You have a sole proprietorship and resource. I mean, if you got a resource certificate, dude, you're good. Like, I mean, we just recommend having an LLC to help with the trademark process and for business purposes. Okay. So there are certain tax benefits you get with having an LLC. Do you absolutely have to have it? No, you do not. Do we recommend it? Hell yeah. Yeah. But you can start, as a sole proprietor. You don't have to have an LLC. We have plenty of people that started as a sole proprietor in the course. They're making money doing just fine. Duncan, it depends, bro. Like, I mean, having a W-2 is really nice for certain things. Like we were able to get, the GTRs and all that stuff, without having to, factor in our Amazon money. Because contrary to popular belief, banks do look at like actual job income. They're like, okay, well, just what we want. If you take the course, will you have connections or access to wholesalers or other selling? Like, yeah, man, we help our students in all avenues. Like Doc is one of our most successful wholesalers right now because he is taking exactly what we taught him and he's running with it. I mean, we don't know every single wholesaler on the planet, bro. Like, you got to work with us there. Like there's thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of wholesalers. Like we don't know every single supplier. You got to bear with us. We'll help you as best we can, but dude, you can't be a baby. Like you do have to do some legwork. Like we spoon feed you the information as best we can, but like you got to put in the work. Like I think, if you're one of those people that like look at Jet Set Flies videos and you're like, I want to be handheld and spoon feed me everything and just make me successful. Nah, I'm not for you. Like you got to do some work. Musty, dude, I'll do my best to try to get them to talk. Like, reach out to Raphael Strauss. Okay, go to the big group, and his last name is Strauss. His first name is Raph. All right, reach out to him because he's a Euro seller. It's a cool dude. All right, same thing with Mike and Mandy. Mike and Mandy, they don't sell, and they're not from the US. Okay, you can sell on Amazon US though. From the UK, you don't have to sell on Amazon UK. You can sell on Amazon UK because that's your home, your home base. But yeah, the group is friendly, dude. Reach out to them. Like you don't have to, be like, oh, well, I wonder if anyone's going to say anything about it. Reach out to them. You don't have to wait on us. Shoot, if you already requested, I'll just go ahead and add you right now. Let's see. Yeah, so if you're in, you're in. You can go ahead and take a look. So there you go. You're good. Yeah, Ty, man. We're trying to be more like you, man. We're trying to, hook it up. What are you talking about? We were on while Tyler was on? What do you mean? Like Tyler was just on live? Wait, so Tyler was just on YouTube live, or was he? Oh, I don't know. I don't know when he does. Like I don't know when he does his lives. I think does he do his lives late at night, like around this time? Ah, okay. So yeah, he must be doing his lives like around then. I don't know. We were just on Facebook Live. I was trying to help those people out, and then I jumped on YouTube Live because we don't do like a bunch of, like YouTube lives. We do a bunch of like free content. Yeah, like because lives, like you can't just do lives all the time, man. You're like, you got to hook them up with content and stuff. Because not everybody want to, see you live every day. Yeah, man. Man, that's just what it is, bro. Like, I'm one of the more outspoken YouTubers, I guess. I mean, not everybody agrees with what I say, which is cool. I mean, I don't mind it. Everybody has their own way of doing things. We don't all have to agree. We just have to. We all have to operate in the same space. And there's a certain level of professional respect. Like, so for me, like, I don't like the disrespect that some people give. All right. Which is why I take offense with, people like Dan Vas and others, because I feel that they're disrespectful. So I don't have a problem calling them out, because in real life, most people won't say a word to me. And I've proven that when I went to Nicaragua. Like, somebody thought they, they was going to say some stuff. And then they saw me in person, was like, yo, you were actually way bigger in real life. I'm like, yeah, bro, I use a 30 millimeter lens. So it makes me look really thin. I was like, but bro, like, I will slide the cheese right off your cracker right here, right now. Like, if you that froggy, if you feel that you really want to ride this ride, we can do this all day. I'm like, nobody in the desert was able to kill me, and I did not come all the way here to get beat by you. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, there's an obligation. I don't like shady stuff. Like, don't be shady with it. Like, if you're there just to take somebody's money, then just straight up be about taking that money. I'm cool with that. I am perfectly okay with people just trying to make that money and skate. But what I'm not cool with is people pretending to want to help in order to make that money. That's what I'm not cool with. I'm not cool with the Cold War thing. Like, I don't like, there are certain things that you shouldn't do. Like, you shouldn't be like stealing other people's material or trying to like encroach on things. Like, for me, I would never go to Ty's audience and encroach on what he's doing. So let's say like I had the secret formula to do $5 million in retail arbitrage every year. I'm not going to go to Ty and go to his audience and be like, bro, I can private label dropship and wholesale and all these other things, and I can do retail arbitrage, because that's grimy. That's a snake move. And I don't like that. I feel that that's disrespectful to Ty. Same thing with Matt. Same thing with Tyler. Like, I would never do that. That is mad disrespectful. But there's people in the community that would do that. That'll sit there and do business with you, shake your hand, and then go behind your back, take your material, and then try to present it like they were doing it this whole time. Like, that is grimy to me. That is shady. I would never do that. I just feel that that's mad disrespectful. Like, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for the games. I'm not here for the shenanigans. I'm here to help people make a whole lot of money. If y'all want to make money, cool. I help you make money. If you don't want to make money, you want to feel good, you can go to one of the mother cats, because they'll make you feel real good. But I'm not about that. Like, that's what kills me. That's what I don't like. And a lot of people don't like that. They don't like the fact that I'm outspoken, because truthfully, what are they going to do? Like, most people back down from confrontation. Like, that is a known fact. Most people will back down from confrontation, especially if someone bigger is in your face. Like, I don't care where we're at. Like, if we will fly out to Cali. If I fly out to Cali and Dan Vas is there, me and him, we got some problems. Like, it's gonna be on. Kevin David can be there. Any of his homeboys can be there. That ain't gonna stop me from having words with him. Most people will shy away from confrontation. They're real big over the internet, but when they see you in person, that's a completely different thing. Man, I haven't put up I haven't put up a max in a long time. I did 405 like a year and a half ago. It's 4 plates, but I haven't put that up in a while. I don't know. We have to see. I don't go, like, I try to lift just for the aesthetics now. I mean, yeah, I do. I rep out 315, but that is besides the point. Dan Vas. Yo, what? Okay, Ty. So this is what happened. I was in Dan Voss's group, right? So I was in Dan Voss's group. I was in David and Kevin David's group. I was in Tanner Fox's group. I was in everyone's group, and I was just answering questions because they don't answer questions, right? They have these massive groups, but they don't answer any questions. They don't talk to anybody. So all these people have questions, and I'm sitting there answering all their questions. I'm like, all right, guys, this is how you do this and this and this and this and this and then this. And Dan Voss came to me. I still have the message, mind you. I still have the freaking message. And he hit me up. He was like, oh, bro, thanks for answering questions. You're mad, cool, blah, 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 so on and so forth, and all this other shit, right? And he's like, yo, so private label dropshipping, tell me everything about it. And I'm like, at this point, I'm starstruck because I've been watching this dude for like 2 years. I'm like, yo, man, I love your content. You're real empowering. Like, you really do motivate people, so on and so forth. Like, yo, I would love to sit down with you and discuss it. Like, we don't even have to be on your channel. Like, we could just Skype it and I could talk to you about it. And he's like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Just tell me A to Z, private label dropshipping. How do you do it? I'm like, bro, there's a lot of moving parts. Like, I can't just sit, tell you about it in 30 seconds. Like, if you want to sit down and talk about it, we can. Nah, man, I don't have time for that. And he blocked me. I'm like, what? But he didn't kick me out of his group. He blocked me, but didn't kick me out of his group because he wanted me to keep answering questions. I'm like, huh? All right. So I reached out to him on Instagram. I was like, yo, man, like, what's up? What's the deal? And nothing. So I reached out to Matt because Matt, is, I guess, buddies with Dan Vas. I'm like, yo, man, so what's the deal? He's like, oh, well, Dan Vas felt that, you were trying to steal his audience. I'm like, bro, like, I was literally answering questions. Like, I have the messages right here from him. He had no problem with me answering questions. None, like, so what is his deal? Because I wouldn't tell him the secret sauce. Like, that's what it is. So he could put it in his course. So at that point, I was like, yo, fuck Dan Vas. So I went back to him. I went back to the Instagram thing and was like, yo, this is before he blocked us on Instagram. I was like, yo, my man, yo, I'm so sorry if you feel that I disrespected you. Like, I really wasn't trying to take your audience because we didn't even have the course at this point. I was just in there answering questions. Same with Tanner Fox's group and Kevin David's group and everything. And I'm like, bro, I was just answering questions because all these people, they wanted to know, like, I'm an experienced Amazon seller, blah, blah, blah. Like, my bad. Coming to you like a man. I'm so sorry. I completely apologize. I don't want you to feel that I disrespected you in any way. Let's move forward from it. My bad. What does he do? No word, bro. Straight up blocks me. Straight up blocks. I'm like, all right. Okay. I was like, that's how you want to play it? Cool. Cool. I was like, when I see you, because I'm going to, it's on. It's on. Like, I'm gonna slap that perfect haircut off your head. The same thing with with Kevin David. Kevin David, blocked this. I mean, but at least Kevin David, he was cool with it. I was like, yo, if you feel that that I disrespected you in any way, like I was trying to take your audience, bro, like that's not even it. And I mean, he was cool. Like, he sent a smiley face and then blocked us. At least he sent a smiley face. Dan Vas didn't do any of that. And for me, I take respect like a long way. Like, bro, like if you're going to block me or remove me from a group or something like that, at least have the decency to talk to me first and be like, yo, this is why I feel that this is what's going on. And then we'll talk about it. Be like, yo, I feel that you were doing this. Nah, bro, that's not what was happening. This is literally what was going on. Boom, boom, boom. We can move forward from it. But if you're not willing to do that, like if you immediately jump, I'm just going to block you and that's it. Like that's disrespectful in on my book. Like, I'm coming to you like a man so we can hash this out because you're thinking it's something that it's not. And your immediate move is to block me. Like, that's like some 13-year-old childish type stuff. Like, you're supposed to be a grown man. Yeah, Kevin David too. Because him and Dan Vas are little buddies. Yeah, they both little buddies, which is cool. You know, they just know when I see them, I'm gonna have some words. I mean, they know it. Everybody should know it by now. I mean, it's not gonna be me wringing their necks. It's gonna be like, all right, yo, we're here. Let's hash this out. You know, let's get this done and over with. We all men here, right? We all men. Let's get this hashed out. Let's talk about it. You know, like, what's the deal? Like, do you feel this way? Like, speak your piece. You know, because I feel a lot of people, they can speak it online, but they can't do it in person. You know, like we all, I mean, we all teach people how to sell on Amazon. We just teach people a different way. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say they teach. I would just say they give you a course, but ain't really teaching. But for all intents and purposes, we'll say they, you know, they teach. Sheik, yeah, they all get comfortable with social media, bro. You know, but it is what it is. I mean, you know, my beef with them is personal. It's not necessarily business wise. Like, I would still, you know, mess with them on a business level. Like, if they came to me and was like, yo, let's do business together, cool. I'll do business with you all day long. Personally, you know, I don't like y'all. I think y'all shady. But from a business standpoint, I'll do business with you all day. Yo, what's up, Trey Bucks? What's going on, man? You know, bro, like bro, I'm like, there has to be a separation. Like, we get that all the time. Like, yo, can I have like a 5-minute call with you? Like, there's got to be a separation between that. Like, you know, like, my friends get to call me. Like, Matt gets to call me. Like, Ty gets to call me. Well, if Ty had my number. Ty, like, there's a difference between them shady and then like shady people. Like, they're not like shady. Like, they shady peoples, but they're not like certain people in our space. Yeah, like I would do business with those guys because, you know, like, I would mess with them on that, on, like, you know, on the business level. But there's certain people I would not do business with because they were caught stealing somebody's course. Just saying. Yeah, like you, if you jaywalk, man, I'm cool with you if you jaywalk. Yeah, man, like, jaywalking, cool. But if you stabbing people, bro, like, I can't do business with you. I ain't saying I'm gonna be a snitch like 6ix9ine, but I mean, you stabbing folks up. Yo, Trey Bucks, get reinstated. Go to Seller Care. All right, Seller Care is your cheapest option. Go to Seller Care. They're your cheapest option to get reinstated. Seller Care, bro. All right. Go to Seller Care, get you hooked up. They can help you. Yeah, bro. There was somebody still in the course. If you look at one of their videos, you can see the course in the bottom left of they stream. Yeah, they had one of their videos. It's in the bottom left. Pretty sure they stole Amanda's course. I mean, I got 2 eyes. I can see clearly it says Amanda full course. Trey Bucks, go to, what is it, sellercare.com? Let me check for you real quick. Pretty sure it's sellercare.com. Yep, that's it. Sellercare.com. Amazon appeals. That should help you out. So sellercare.com. Get them Amazon appeals done. They're the cheapest option, okay? They're the cheapest option. You know, I think they're like $100 a message, 100 or maybe 150, something like that. That's the cheapest one. Now, I don't know if you'll if they'll get you reinstated with like the first letter, maybe the second. But if they can't help you, then you're going to have to go to CJ Rosenbaum. He's the Amazon suspension lawyer. And he's going to be pricey. CJ's work is not cheap. You know, you're looking at like $2,000 minimum. But it'll get your account back. Or create a stealth account. You know, have someone else set up an account for you. You know, have a family member set up an account. Then they give you access. They make you an authorized user on that account. And then you just run the account as normal through them. You know, you set the LLC up together and then, you know, just handle it that way. That would be the next best thing. But you ain't hear that from me. Yeah, and it was crazy. Like when I seen it, I'm like, nah. Like, yo, like you was just doing business with Amanda, yo. Like, yo, don't tell me that you jacked old girl course, yo. Like, really? Like, did you really jack old girl course? Because, like, to me now, that is grimy. Like, that is never, bro. Never in my life. Like, I don't care how, like, we could be the worst of enemies. I'm not going to steal your material. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to steal your material. I'm not going to do any of that, bro. I'm not going to steal. I'm not going to share it. Like, that's just dirty. That is low. You know, like, there has to be some type of professional courtesy amongst all of us. There has to be. You know, we're all in the same space. So for me, like, there's professional courtesy always. We don't all have to sell the same way. We don't all have to agree on how to sell the same way. We don't have to do any of that, but there has to be a level of respect at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be some type of level of respect. And if you can't even give that basic level of respect, like, that's where I draw the line. Like, I can't mess with you if you can't even respect someone on a basic level. You know, someone who's worked hard, you know, like Amanda worked hard. Okay. She worked harder than a lot of people to make that happen. And if you're willing to just like take that hard work and Treybuck, CJ Rosenbaum, what is it? Rosenbaum. He Googled Amazon suspension lawyer. It's CJ Rosenbaum. He is pricey. All right. I'm telling you that right now. He is pricey, but he works. He works. He works very well. We have referred people to him, and I mean, their accounts just like unsuspended within like the same day. Like, making money again. Well, CJ making money. He making a lot of it. Yeah, dude. So yeah, Duncan. Like some people, I don't know how they do it either, bro. Like I would feel sick to my stomach if I knew that I stole somebody material like that. If I literally was doing business with them and stole their material, like I would be sick to my stomach. I can't do that. Like I can't do that, bro. Ty's a genius. That's how he lives that way. Yeah, Ty's a mad genius when it comes to this. That's how he handles everything. So he doesn't sleep. He's like me. He just stays up all night. Yeah, we definitely got to collab, Ty. We definitely got to collab. You know, you're too busy all over the place, though. How you like the new place, man? How you like Washington? I hated Washington when I was there, but I was there, you know, for training, and it was terrible. And they had us standing out there in our undies, and it was just not a fun time. Ty probably doing some illegal stuff. That's why his room's empty. You can always tell the people that, you know, they doing some shady stuff. They could be out real fast in a hurry. Ty could pack everything up in one bag. Yeah, Washington was beautiful when I was there. All right, so what's up, man? Oh, DS King, man, that's cool. So Amazon, the UK students are doing pretty well, bro. They're doing pretty well. Life is good. You know, they're pretty content with what's going on. You know, they're making money. So as far as Amazon UK versus Amazon US, man, the traffic is different, and the shipping times are way different depending on, you know, where your suppliers are. All right, so that is going to be the biggest difference, like the traffic and what your audience is looking for. So on Amazon US, there are certain things that we sell that make a buttload of money, but if we were to transition those to Amazon UK, we'd make like a third of that, because Amazon UK, they're not necessarily, you know, looking for those products. You know, so the traffic and the specificity of said traffic is, you know, a little bit different. You know, some things just, they do better or worse. Ty out of the, oh yeah, he did. Ty, man, Duncan was just saying you could be out of the state in 30 minutes if you had to leave. Boy, you just pack up everything in your room, be out. Ty, man, that's the way to be, bro. Like, be minimalistic. Like, I used to want all this crazy lavish stuff, and man, like this mini cam thing don't work right, because I was gonna go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, but you got to do it a certain way, and so I don't know, mini cam just like stuck. Yeah, dude, I don't know, Ty. Like, it's stupid. Yeah, like you got to do it a certain way to go live at the same time in the groups and all that stuff. Restream, probably not a bad idea. Yeah, because if I went live on YouTube and the group at the same time, it would probably be a little bit easier instead of having to switch. Ty's an affiliate of everything. Ty got so many affiliate offers. I'm telling you, he'd be over there. He'd be an affiliate for Matt one day, and if CJ came out with an Amazon suspension course, he'd be over there. CJ, I need an affiliate link. Hook it up, baby. Hook it up. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to get some money. Trade. So our geek store over Q4, we did damn near like $5,000 one day. And that's all, pretty much private label, which was nice. So I was cool with it. That was, I think, the 12th or 13th. I have to go back and look. It was like the 12th or 13th. It was one of our biggest days ever. Q4 is always nice, though. Q4 is nice for everybody. Like, it's almost impossible for you not to make money during Q4. If you can't make money during Q4, you might as well give up on e-commerce. Just stop selling because you're a tool. Not really, man. Like, I mean, but you also remember we have 2 other stores. So like grand total is probably around 9, like 8 or 9,000 for that one day. You know, so in one day we made like $5,000, which was nice. Because I mean, our profit margins are high. We don't do RA, so we have the luxury of wholesaling and doing, you know, private label FBA and drop shipping. Where, you know, if we were like doing that stuff from Walmart, like, yeah, we could sell $10,000, but our profit margins are like probably 10% with front and back end included. So that's $1,000 and that's it. I mean, Amazon dropshipping, dude, like eBay dropshipping is going by the wayside. Any system where you have to try to circumvent it to make any money, not even worth it. Time, we try the private label dropshipping on eBay. It's not worth it because your margins are slim. Margins are slimmer. It's not even worth it. Like for us, it was like, okay, let's think about it. It's like we could do 40 to 50% margins, or we could do like 10 to 15% margins. Yeah, pretty much. It's just a bunch of Chinese sellers, dude. And the eBay marketplace is like, it's the wild, wild west. Think of it as like a flea market. eBay is like the flea market. Amazon is like the mall. You know, so I mean, eBay was the hot spot, you know, for many, many years. And in some cases, it still is. Like if you have like a brand that you're selling or you're into like wholesale, it's, you know, it's good. But bro, like Amazon is just almost impossible not to make money with. I mean, bro, like why are you asking course questions on a public live, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, think about it. Harris, you would need a parent to set up an account for you. But yes, you could drop ship if you have a parent. And if you have 5,000, bro, like you still have to be careful because you could scale up too quickly. And it depends on those products. Like, I'm not going to tell you exactly how many you should have. Yeah, but Harris, you could definitely do what Ty said. You know, leverage your parents or like brothers and sisters if you have older brothers and sisters. Definitely do that. You know, I mean, you can definitely drop ship, you know, either way. I mean, doing RA is probably your speed at this level, you know, doing retail arbitrage just because you're so new. Like private label drop shipping requires some time. And if you're not 18 yet, I'm assuming you're still in school and you're going to need time to do your product research and all that stuff. And, you know, no offense, but like most teenagers don't have attention spans to do that. So yeah, like no offense, but you know, like most 17, like 16, 17-year-old kids are not gonna have the attention span to do private label drop shipping. Like RA, it's pretty much automated. Yeah, but you need to have big credit lines for RA. Like there's no way around it. Like you got to have money. Yeah, I don't understand. Like I tell people like, hey, live on YouTube, you should, you know, come in and ask questions, and then they just ask questions through here. Like what? Like come on, man. Keith, yo, most grown they are slackers. Like that's why most people don't make any money. They, they say they want to make money, and then when it's time to like actually make money, they don't make any money. It's the truth. Like some people just don't want to put in the effort. It requires a lot of effort to make money. Everyone wants to make $1 million until they have to do what $1 million earners do. Yeah. And Ty is one of the few people that are actually out there grinding, like straight up. Like most people are lazy. Most people aren't even trying to grind. They're just trying to sit around, smoke some raisin doobies. Oh my God. Virtual assistant from Upwork hit me up. Hit me up kind of late. Shows for your work ethic. Yeah, I am ruthless with my VAs. Like when I get ready to source new VAs, ruthless. I'm like, yo, if you don't message me back in a timely manner, then what are you going to do for my business? You need to be on the ball. If you are not on the ball, then you're not going to get my business. Yeah, I'm rough, but it's my job. Anyway, dude, I'm out. So I'm going to catch y'all. It was 11 o'clock over here. Trade Bucks, definitely train a family member first if you can. But, and I'm going to preface this, but make sure that it's someone that you can trust, because believe me, bro, believe me, there will be fights over money. All right. There will be fights over money. That is guaranteed. Okay. Not even joking with you. The moment people see you making money. So let's say you come into the course, right? And you kill it. You're doing 15,000 your first, we'll say the first month. Let's just say first month you're doing 15K. You really think a family member is not going to want a piece of that? You paying them, $30 a day. Like, yo, man, I'll give you $30 a day just to handle some orders for me. You think for a second that they're not going to want a bigger slice? Yeah, think about it. But yo, Clarabelle, glad to have you. Ty's doing his thing. Young Ty over there. Young Ty, we need to come up with a good nickname for you. I think I'm gonna start calling you Young Ramen Noodle. Young Ramen. I like that. Kung Pao. Should have known you like ramen. Ramen is delicious, though. We got to come up with a good nickname for Ty. Japanese culture. I like RB26s and 2 JZs. That's about it. The 4G63. Yeah. Ty the GOAT, man. You got to slow down, bro. Ty ain't the GOAT yet, man. He's still wet behind the ears, man. This boy still got Similac on his breath, and you over here calling him the GOAT. He ain't ready for that yet. He ain't ready for that. He's still got a ways to go. Young Ramen Noodle is not the GOAT yet. Don't be pumping his head up. Give him some time. Give him some time to grow. He's still got to grow into the man he's going to become. You over here proclaiming things he ain't made yet. Giving him a big head. I mean, I think Ty might have had a girlfriend, man. Yo, Ty, man, give Ty some credit. I think Ty got a little game, and he might have been sitting there, yo, girl, I'll be selling on eBay. What's up? How about me and you? We go to the skating rink. Me and you, we go skating. We go to the mall, buy you something nice, take you to Claire's and get you some new earrings. I just mess with y'all. Yo, I'm out, man. I'll catch y'all later. Yo, y'all get some sleep. Well, Ty, you ain't gonna get no sleep because you're like 3-4 hours behind, but I'm gonna get some sleep. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna be answering questions. Y'all know how it go. So, catch y'all.